Hello Biafrans, welcome to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time of seeing my face, then you are going to see it a lot, because my former YouTube channel was, I lost it, and due to what is happening in the struggle, I'm kind of overwhelmed. So, but thank God I've recovered. So if today is your first time, please help me to subscribe. Thank you. And before I go further, there's something bothering me about this our struggle. For a long time, the thing is eating me, as in deep down. We say we are looking for our freedom, and in your heart you know that yes, it's freedom you are looking for. So what is all this fighting name calling? What's this fighting name calling? And you see some people siding some individuals. You are with Simon Ekpa before, and he gave you a position. Immediately he was arrested. Boom. You decided to change that title he gave you, that position he gave you. You decided to change it and start answering bigger name. My brother, my sister, are you sure you are for this struggle? Or do you have something else? Are you aiming for something? See what is trending. This one stupid, idiot. This one, fight. Name calling. Okwa media war. Okwa media war. I got media war. You and who? You are fellow Biafran. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself if you sit down and think about your life. Instead of you to find a way to, gather people where there is misunderstanding, you make peace. You are there jumping up and down, calling names. Now I ask you, you that is calling names, what have you brought to this struggle? What have we say? Okay, let's say, come, you. What did you bring to this struggle? What will you say? It's only to make noise and shout on top of your voice. Adandembo and Adandegedege. Has that given us Biafra? If you are Adandembo and Adandegedege, you should do something to give us Biafra, or rather bring the Biafra. You are here shouting, this one calling them, this one making noise everywhere. Even people that I believe that they are reasonable, I see them, they are no longer what they are. What's going on? Are we under a spell? Is someone somewhere putting this cord of spell? Sorry if this grammar does not rhyme, but I know you understand what I mean. This video I'm going to play for you, I listened to this video and I shed tears. It's not that the video is enough of what we are passing through. It's just a small, tiny thing we have passed through, and we are still passing through. Just small. And instead of you to reason, you say no. Start calling names. Start causing confusion. Divide. Fight. Every social media, we now concentrate on ourselves, fighting ourselves, instead of to see how we can bring this freedom. If you don't know how to bring this freedom, shut your mouth. If you don't know what to do, and you that is following these people that is calling people, if you see anybody that enters this struggle and starts condemning another person, calling another person name, that person does not mean well. I'm telling you, it does not mean well. Let me not go further. I want you to watch this video now. Watch this video. You see what you have passed through in this country. Somebody that is not a Biafran is feeling this pain. Talk less of Biafran. Talk less of Biafran. Freedom is not easy. It's not even what, especially when you are fighting freedom with Nigeria. It's very far. So you have to buckle yourself. Do something that is that not expected you to do. If you say you are on the top, do something that they are not expecting you to do. Meet with people, world leaders who have mouth. I want you to tag our Dr. Ngozi Orabueze in this video. Let her meet with people, because this is one of the things that should be our primary focus, and talk to them and plead for their help. Some say they cannot be Biafra for us. There's somebody who will just open mouth and mention freedom of Biafra. The whole world will listen. The whole world will pay attention. It's like we are just playing here. It's like they are not seeing us as entertainers. When they come, they screw up, screw up, screw up. Nobody wants to pay attention to what you're saying. But there's somebody who will just open freedom of Biafra. Wow, all this mainstream media will pay attention. Let us focus, let us fight for that side. That's the main focus. Somebody that will speak. Somebody that have word power mouth to say something. Don't mind my grammar. I'm just coming down for us to understand. Okay? Please watch this video and see the small something we have passed through in this country. We have suffered a lot. We have seen shaggy. And I don't know. Maybe next time we'll talk about that one. See you next time. Please, and don't fail to always share this channel. Thank you and bye.
Caesar, I'm extremely disappointed at David Umahi. Those are the kinds of statements I don't expect to hear from a senior government official. And, he's a man I tend to respect, because he's a hard-working individual, and, he knows his onions when it comes to engineering and Ministry of Works and roads constructions and things like that. So I have a lot of respect for him. But particularly I felt offended by that statement, because I've said it on this program severally. I detest the dog whistling of an entire ethnic group in Nigeria. And let's call a spade what it is. It's becoming one too many that we want to consistently and continuously scapegoat the Igbo ethnic tribe in Nigeria, and it's unacceptable. It is unacceptable because there is a history of violence targeted at that group since 1953 in our country. Listen, Caesar, a meeting was held in Lagos, not necessarily a meeting, in Parliament. Anthony Nahoro moved a motion for the independence of Nigeria. The North opposed that motion, and at the train station, when they were going back to their constituency, they met a crowd that was essentially mocking them. They got back to the North. Chief Akintola led a tour across the North, to campaign essentially for the independence, to rally the North in support of Nigerian independence. Guess what happened after that? Riots broke out in northern parts of Nigeria, particularly in Kanu, where over 240 Igbos were massacred. Were they the ones that demanded for Nigeria to have an independence at that time? In 1966, particularly in May, months before the Civil War happened, thousands of them were massacred across northern cities, and they had to flee to the east for safety because thousands of them were indiscriminately killed for what they knew nothing about. Right? So let's not even talk about the Civil War and the hundreds of thousands that were massacred, and the fact that after 1970, this entire ethnic group had to start from the scratch again to begin to build their lives. And Caesar, look at what they have done since 1970. A group that left or started from nothing, went to Bauchi, went to Kano, went to Meduguri, went to Akure, went to Ogun State. And look what they have built in 40 years of hard work, grit, and no support from the federal government. Look what they have done from themselves. But what we consistently and continuously do is to signal hatred and violence against the group. And this thing has to stop. We can't continue a country. Listen, if you don't want a group of people to be a part, let them go then. I don't understand this. Every turn, there has to be an excuse to single out an ethnic group. I give you a typical example. Just like the past elections, I heard people telling, how can the OB, for instance, have scored 98% in certain states in the north? How can he have scored 90%? Muhammadu Buhari, under a PDP-led federal government, scored over 90% votes in 4 northern states. Go and check the results in Katsina. Go and check the results in Bauchi. Go and check the results in Jigawa. He scored over 90% in those states under the leadership of the PDP as the federal government. So it was okay for Buhari to score over 90% in his own core constituency, but something utterly went wrong when Obi did it in the southeast. This ethnic group have always been part of a nationalist political party and never really have ever built a regional movement. All the times they have supported a political party have been national political parties right from the NCNC.
Yeah, true.
They have a stakeholder in the PDP. They don't have a regional party in the sense that we had ACN in the southwest, in the sense that they had AMPP in the north. They did not have the behemoth of a regional political party. So where is all this hate coming from? Where is all this hate coming from? They tell you now, for instance, that they have a rabid mob who are harassing people on the internet because their candidate lost. We have very short memories. In 2011, a candidate lost in this country and over 800 people were massacred in violence in the north. I so know this because I personally saved 11 core members and were hidden in my father's hotel in Kanu. So what are we saying? 800 people were massacred because of the ambition of somebody in this country. And suddenly we are losing our minds because we are saying people are insulting you online and they're a rabid mob. Let us stop this. Let us stop this ethnic dog whistling. Let us stop this ethnic baiting. And this thing should not continue. We are one people, one country,